It is 5:49. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. I had probably the worst sleep I've had in a week or so. It's terrible. Hot flashes, up and down. I couldn't get comfortable. My dreams kept waking me up, and they were so weird. And just that feeling of like, I know something's going on, but I don't know what's going on, but I know something's going on, and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's driving me crazy. And I don't know that I like the feeling. It's a little unsettling. Are you feeling this too? Now, the culprit could be the Kumiana. This was last night. I put the time up here. This energy came in hard and fast, and then it seemed to drop off, but it seemed to have picked right back up. Uh, where we are now, it is quiet again, but it's surging off of this graph. I mean, I've seen red outs, we'll call them for this one, but nothing as frequent as we have been seeing them, and how solid and how much space is in the red. There's so much energy coming in. It's just red. This is a wild time to be alive, okay? And your soul chose to be here to watch the unfolding. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you weren't meant to be here, you wouldn't be here. Truly simple. So I feel like we should just be getting our popcorn soon and sit back and watch the show, because I feel like the great unraveling is upon us, and someone has thrown the ball of yarn down the field, and we're just watching it. We're just going to watch it roll away until it's completely unwound and nothing can be hidden. Here is the higher frequency of that spike on the Kumiana. And look up here, okay? This spike right here. This is 8,000. 8,000. Here is 10,000 with that line that we've had, that continuous beat, that rhythm that we're working off of. But to see an influx of high frequency energy up there at 8,000 is absolutely sanity. Sanity. Not sanity. Insanity. I gotta use the right words. I have to use the right words. And if we look at the strips, okay, so this was last night around 9. I think it was like 9:18 I wrote down here. And then it just kept going from there. So think back to last night, early this morning. How did you feel? The Kumiana is always a little bit more chaotic to me than the Russian graph is, but everyone feels a little differently with each graph. And I will zoom out a little bit here. So this part of the graph over here is yesterday. You can see it by the times down here. But I zoomed out. Excuse me. I zoomed out because I wanted you to see how steady this is. There is almost no fluctuation in all of this energy band. It is continuous, it is steady, it is working with a purpose. And this is the moment before you leap. You are standing at the edge of the cliff and you are just ready. This is figuratively, of course, metaphorically. We're not hurting ourselves or others for that matter. You are ready for change. You are ready to surrender. You're just ready. And all of this energy is pushing you towards new, different change. Everything that you have asked for is on its way. That's why it's important to really focus on what you truly desire and not what you don't want, because you're going to attract what you think about and what you voice. What you are afraid of, you will attract. Sadly, I know from experience. That can be a whole separate video. Enjoy the freedom of the fall. Trust the process. Be bold. Take heart-filled action towards living the life that you desire. It is possible. Everything is. Expand your mind, expand your thoughts. Stop limiting yourself. And you are likely already taking steps of change. Follow your own rhythm. Follow the guidance of your soul. It will lead you to exactly where you're supposed to be, where you're meant to be. Your soul knows. Even if this doesn't, this does. Or this does. Spirit says, if not now, when? Waiting to live, pushing happiness down the road further and further. I'll be happy when. But yet, you never seem to be. Why are you afraid? Invite happiness in, dance in it, live today, embrace it, or it's going to leave you behind. And that feeling of being left behind, you've probably already felt at some point. It's outdated. Life's going to keep going. Life is going to life. It's all a matter of how you deal with it, how you work through the mess, the chaos that is life, and how you take moments. How important are the moments of joy and happiness in life to you? If they're very important, you'll make time for them. You make time for what is important to you. Why do you think people just sit and watch TV? Why do you think people just sit on here and scroll for hours and hours? That's what's important to them. This is the time of change. We're about to ring in the new year in a couple of weeks, and with it, you're going to rip the page, new blank slate. You're already setting the course for that. Can you do anything else? Could you do something differently? Is there something else that you're afraid of that maybe is the next step of becoming the next version of you, the fully embodied version of you? Only you know that answer. As always, take care of yourself. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day.